name is Jim, and I'll be presenting to you a type of Chinese exercise called Qigong. Now the style of Qigong that we'll be doing is Duan. Qi means energy, Gong is movement. Qi can also mean air or one's internal resources. So it's basically moving the energy of the body. Duan, Ba means 8, Duan is steps. And this type of Duan has been around for about 800 years and is currently being practiced in rehab clinics throughout China. And I'll be doing this in 3 parts. The first part will be the hand exercise, and each one has some sort of purpose to it, or benefit I should say. And then you'll have the main 8 steps, or the Duan, and I'll present that in another video. And then the final warm-up, or final finishing set, and that'll be done in another video as well. So here we go. We're going to start off with the first hand exercise. And actually, before I get into the hand exercise, just talk about the stance. Always keep in mind to keep that crown of the head pulled up, just like you had a string at that crown, somebody's pulling it up. Now the hips are just curved inwards and upwards to the front, and the knees are slightly bent. Now let's go back to the hand exercise. From here you're going to stimulate the index finger and the thumb. And the main purpose of this hand exercise is to regulate the blood pressure. From here you're going to bring the hands towards the belly area. The hands are going to come outwards and then back inwards, and just allowing the weight of the hands to come together. And I'm going to do 3 more. Okay, so moving to the second exercise. And this one here, you're just going to bend the fingers slightly back, and you're going to stimulate the sides of the hands, or the blade of the hand, it can be referred to as. And this one here helps to relax the heart muscle. It can also help to relax other muscles throughout the body, but the main purpose is the heart muscle. From here, same as the last one, bring it towards the belly button area, and then come back out, and then back in, and allow the weight of the hands to come together. So I'm going to just demonstrate it 3 more times. Now moving to the third exercise, bring the fingers back so you have the wrists exposed. And there are 2 points here, a pericardium and a heart point, and these are both related to the mind. So it's been said that these help to calm the spirit. From here, same idea as the last 2 exercises, bring it towards the belly area, come back out, and then back in, and allow the weight of the hands to come together. And do it 3 more times. And from here, moving to the 4th exercise, you're going to open the hands up so that the webs of the fingers are going to connect. So you want an L shape with between the thumb and index finger. From here, you're going to bring the arms upwards and then back down. So up to the sides, back down. And we'll do 3 more. So the main purpose of this exercise is to push the blood to the ends of the capillary. Perfect for people with cold hands and cold feet. Here we go. Now moving to the next exercise. So this one does exactly like the last one. You're going to stimulate the webs between the 4 fingers. And same idea, bring it up, back, and then in. And we'll do it 3 more times. So again, this one pushes the blood to the ends of the capillaries. Now if you find your fingers are crashing, you can do this exercise with the elbows in and then kind of play it like an accordion. And inevitably you won't miss. So moving on to the next exercise, you're always starting off with the left side. So left hand is open, right hand is closed. This one you're going to swing the arms back like a pendulum and then come back to the front. So the idea here is to strike the palm area of the left hand with the fist of the right hand, so this knuckle area. So again, back like a pendulum, come back to the front and strike the palm. Okay, so now I'm going to demonstrate to the other side. So right hand is open now, left hand is closed. So again, swing it back like a pendulum and then to the front. So the main purpose of this one is to help to regulate the heartbeat. Not only does it regulate the heartbeat, but very similar to reflexology, helps to stimulate all the internal organs of the body. Now moving on to the next exercise, which is for helping to regulate the hormone insulin. So very good for people who have diabetes, hypoglycemic, hyperglycemic. This exercise, if you practice 20 minutes a day, first thing out of bed, or when you come out of bed in the morning, is the best time to do this. So you're going to do it on one side, left side, and then to the right side. So this one starts off like swinging a pendulum. So forward and back. And what you want to do is then catch the arm on the way down. So using the fingers, you're going to strike the top of the wrist area. And I'll demonstrate this once. Okay, let the arm just swing back naturally as well. So we're going to do that 3 more times. So remember to catch it on the way down. So you're pushing that hand down, or the wrist down, I should say. So moving to the right side. So again, it's the fingers catching over top of the wrist area. And then moving to the final hand exercise, you're going to bring the palms together. This one's kind of like a clap, and except that you're not intentionally attempting to clap, you're just allowing the weight of the hands to come together to create the clap. So hands are very loose here. You're going to do it just like the first several exercises. Bring it towards the belly area, come back out, and then allow the hands to come together. So again, in and then back. And this one you would practice 100 times. So this final hand exercise 100. Each other or every other exercise was 36 times, and this one is 100 times. Now, I should say the benefit to this one, very similar to this here, you're stimulating all the internal organs. So that's the main benefit of this one. Now moving to the final exercise. So this is a stretch more than it is a hand exercise. First of all, you want to start by taking a breath in through the nose, exhale through the nose, and you'll open the hands to the front, and the palms to the front. Now bring those hands upwards along the sides of the body so the arms are raising. Once you get to the ceiling area, you're going to stretch upwards, and make sure you're separating the top half from the bottom half. So upper half is going upwards, bottom half is going downwards. And then relax. So now you exhale. So the lips part ever so slightly, and the tip of the tongue now drops to the bottom of the mouth. And you end up with the thumbs touching and the fingers over top of each other. So the right hand is on top of the left with the fingers on each other. You don't want to cross them in between. So on top with the thumbs touching. So here we go. I'm going to describe that whole thing again. Breathe in through the nose, tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Exhale through the nose, tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. And as you exhale, you're going to open the palms to the front. Now you're going to inhale, tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Once you get to the ceiling, stretch the upper half away from the bottom half, and then relax. So let those fingers go, the wrists go, the elbow, and the shoulder. Now as you exhale down, the mouth or the lips are ever so slightly parted, a couple of millimeters, the tip of the tongue drops to the bottom of the mouth, and you just allow the air to come out naturally without you blowing through the mouth. It's just simply more like a yawn than anything else. So again, one more time, breathe in, exhale, hands open, palms to the front, inhale, tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, stretch, reach, and then relax. Exhaling down, lips parted, tip of the tongue to the bottom of the mouth. And the right hand on top of left, thumbs touch. And again, remember, fingers are on top of each other. So the main purpose of this exercise is to bring your attention to one point. Also helps to regulate fat cells. As well as you're stretching with the arms to the top, you're helping to push the fluids through the lymphatic nodes or system in your armpit area. Very beneficial. It's one thing you don't want are those nodes to get plugged up. So it's perfect to do it. Even better when you're at a window with the sun shining through, or better yet, outside with the sun and beside a pine tree. Okay, so that ends our first part of this Duan Jin, and I'll be presenting the second part in another video. Thank you for your time.